welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. Hi, my name is Kendall, and here we talk about all things makeup and all things makeup related, and today I am going to be talking about the new Jaclyn Hill bronzer blush duos. I picked up 4 of these 7 shades that she came out with, and I am so excited about these. Obviously, I already have it on, but I'm going to save my thoughts for the end of this video. So let's chat a little bit about the duo before we get into it. Like I said, Jaclyn Cosmetics launched 7 of these shades of the bronze and blushing duo. They range from very light to very deep. It says, build a flawlessly blended sun-kissed bronze look. These complementary soft matte bronzer and satin blush shades deliver a soft, focused, blurred finish and brush on like a second skin. Each blush and bronzer shade is hand poured in Italy using the same filling process as the Accent Light highlighter, giving them the same silky soft texture. With 7 different pairings to choose from, there's a blush and bronzer palette for every skin tone and undertone. Okay, so like I said, I picked up 4 of the 7 shades. I'm going to throw up the swatches on my arm right now. So those were the swatches. I obviously could not put all 4 of them on my face to show you what they look like on. So hopefully those swatches are a little helpful. I did use 2 palettes today. I actually used one on my eyes. So, you know, these babies do retail for $36 a piece, but you are getting a bronzer and a blush. And like I said, it is the same formula for these as the baked highlighters that she has, which are my absolute favorites. Hands down in my collection. Out of all my highlighters, I have the Baked Formula Highlight from Jaclyn Cosmetics is my absolute favorite. It's so luminous. It just glides onto the skin, and that is exactly what these claim. So real quick, let me just say I am a big fan of Jaclyn Hill. I really, really like her, and I want her to succeed. But just because I like Jaclyn doesn't mean I'm going to give this like a fake, like hyped up review if it's not worth it. I'm gonna be 100% honest as always. So if you are interested to see my thoughts, what I think, all the things, then please stick around. Okay, so I have my full base on. I have my foundation, my concealer, my powder, and I feel very flat right now. I need some color on my face, so I'm really hoping that these do the trick. I literally just sat here and stared at all of these for like 10-15 minutes to try to decide which one I want to use today. And I'm going to use 2, and I'm going to try one on my eyes. Stay with me on that. So on my face, I'm going to go in with Sun-Kissed and Bronze Moment. This one right here. And I'm really, really hoping this gives me something because I literally just look so flat right now. So for the bronzer, I'm going to go in with my Bling Brush F16, and I'm going to go in. Ooh. I really appreciate the size of the mirror on here because typically I would have to like use my big Ricky Loves mirror, but this, I can see my whole face and it's really, really nice quality. Okay, so there's the bronzer in Bronze Moment. I think that looks really, really lovely. It's super natural looking. You can definitely build it up. A lot of the complaints that I saw about these was that everything was it wasn't super pigmented upon first application, and this is just a personal thing. I really like that. I like when I have to build up a product, especially if it's a complexion product like bronzer blush, because it's so easy to go in with a super heavy hand. But again, everybody's different. Some people want like bam first on impact, but I really like the fact that you can really build these up, but I didn't go in with that heavy of a hand, and I feel like it looks super nice and super like natural looking. And it definitely gave my face some dimension. Really, really nice. Okay, so now I'm going to take a Laura Lee Los Angeles L14 brush. It's a little bit angled, and I'm going to go in with the blush shade, which is Sun-Kissed. I'm gonna start off pretty light Okay, that's really pigmented. That is really pigmented, but it's not, it's like very glowy. I'm gonna turn the light down just a little bit so you can kind of see how it really looks. It's got a very radiant finish. Like, it's very, very glowy. I will say, I do have my Auric Glow Lust on under this, so that's probably enhancing the glowiness of it. You can even tell in the pan, it's kind of got that marbled effect to it the way her highlighters do. So yeah, super, super pretty. It's sitting on top of my foundation really nicely. Wow, I really like it. I think that looks really, really, really nice. Okay, so I'm going to take the shades Lilac Love and Top Tan, and I'm going to use that on my eyes. We will see what happens. I'm going to go into the shade Top Tan with a fluffy shadow brush. This is just one from Urban Decay. And I'm going to just put that in my crease. This is the lightest bronzer shade in all of the compacts that Jaclyn came out with. Oh, and a lot of people were saying it's like almost too light for your skin, but the blush is so darn pretty, that lilac color. So I was thinking, instead of just not using that bronzer shade, see if you could use it to define your eyes. Yeah, it's super subtle, but it gave my eyes some definition. Again, this is not what this product is intended for. I'm just kind of messing around to see if it can be multi-use. All right, and then I'm going to take a Lunar Beauty LBE3 brush, and I'm going into the shade Lilac Love, and I'm just gonna see what it does on the eyes. Just putting it all over the lid, pretty messily, just for a little wash of color. Again, let me reiterate, this is not what this product is intended for, but you know, just for fun. Since I did go a little crazy and buy 4 of these, I want to make sure that I use them, use them up as good as I can. So, you know, yeah, that's cute. Cute little wash of color. And it's light enough where it doesn't make me look like I have like illness, you know? Like some pink eyeshadows make you look like you have pink eye or something wrong with you. This is just like a nice little wash of color. Definitely very light. Okay, now I'm going to go back into the shade Top Tan, and I'm going to take a smaller brush and really get in there, and I'm going to put it on my lower lash line. I wish I could try all these blushes on, but I only have one face, so. Cute. Okay, so this isn't the blush, but I did pick up the newest shade in the loose highlighters that she came out with, Hypnotic. I wasn't gonna get any of these because I'm not a huge fan of the like powder formula. I much prefer like the baked. I like can't stop. I think my complexion looks so nice. I really, really like that blush. The bronzer, I really like the bronzer too. It's just like a very nice, like lightly sun-kissed look. I love it. Anyway, I bought the shade Hypnotic, despite the fact that I'm not a fan of the loose powder formula of the highlighters. I much prefer the baked, but this shade was insane. And since we have the Lilac Love on the eyes, I'm going to pop this on the inner corner. That is insane. Wow. Okay, I'm going to put on some mascara, eyeliner, all the things, and I'll be right back. Okay, so my hair is driving me absolutely insane, so this is what it is, and this is how it's gonna be. Thank you for understanding. Okay, so my final thoughts. This completely is stealing away what the blush looks like, this little Hypnotic loose highlighter. So I probably shouldn't have put that on because that's literally all I think anyone's gonna be able to stare at because it's insane. This, I know this wasn't a review about, hi, Charlie just came in here. Hi, buddy. I know this wasn't like a review about this, but oh my God, if you want a blinding highlight, it's got like a lilac-y shift to it. It's beautiful. This is fantastic. This is my kind of formula. This isn't gonna be for everybody, so let me just go ahead and say that right now. This isn't for people that want an intense, like, mind-blowing blush. I think for me, I have very fair skin. These are the kind of products that I am comfortable using. I cannot speak on how this is going to work on darker skin tones. There are deeper compacts in the range. There's actually one that I want just for the blush. It's like the hot lava one. I'll put a picture of it right here. It is absolutely beautiful and I want that one so bad. So these do claim to have the same properties of the baked highlighting formula that she came out with for holiday last 2 years ago, which is, again, like I said in the beginning, my favorite formula of all time. I absolutely agree with that statement. These go on so silky. They're so smooth on the skin. So easy to apply. So easy to apply. I think these would be so beginner friendly too, since you do have the capability to build them up if needed. I think if you're a beginner, these would be absolutely perfect. I think I have no bad things to say. People were saying that these were like so sheer, like it barely shows up, like you really have to build it up. But when I initially first went in with the blush, I mean, I saw it right away. But I love the bronzer. These are going in my everyday drawer. I know there's two that I didn't try yet, but just based on formula alone, I love that baked formula. I believe these are made in Italy. Yeah, I loved that baked formula for bronzers and blushes. I think there is some of the best out there, and it's what personally works for my skin tone, my skin type. Everything lays really, really nicely on the skin. My foundation's not disrupted. All I can see is that damn highlighter. Wow. Ooh. And the lilac, the little compact that I used on my eyes looks really, really pretty. If you have multiple of these and you're like, how am I possibly going to go through all of these? Use them on your eyes. I mean, I'll let you know if I have some sort of weird reaction to it, but so far, so good. I really like it. It's just like a really soft, like, here, I'll zoom you in a little bit. Again, all I have on my eyes was that Lilac Love in Top Tan color. And I think it looks really, really pretty. Very soft, nothing crazy. Just a little something. So I don't really know what more to say about these except for I really like them. It's gonna be to each their own. Some people are gonna want something with a little more oomph, with a little more depth to it. But for me, this is right up my alley and I am so glad that I got my hands on these. I might end up getting the deeper shades later on. I'm not like in any rush to go out and get them because I have enough blushes and bronzers to last me for like 6 lifetimes, no joke. But I think eventually maybe with my Ulta points, I'll pick up some of the deeper shades just to kind of see how they work on me. I think with a light hand it would be fine, but again, I have no idea, but I am very curious on it. Yeah, I think these are fantastic. I think if you're curious about it, pick up one, see how you like it, go from there. I really, really like these. I recommend them personally. I will have these linked down below. A lot of these shades are out of stock, both on jaclyncosmetics.com and on Ulta, but I will have it linked down below so you can check it out and maybe sign up for emails to notify when it does come back in stock. Let me know your thoughts below. I'd love to hear your opinions on what you think about these. Do you have these? What do you think? Give me all the tea. And that is it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.